traitor! Let the seas claim our
Our
justice!
ship there! Moving in closer!
That's straight, Captain. Don't let those DMC scouts think that they are welcome here in Rabah waters. Need our wares, Captain?
Time to swap those britches, Captain. You're in Jara now. Aboard one of those spikes.
Day after day, I hear stories of traders at the docks.
Ah, the legend of the Seven Seas. There you are. So it is. From the work you've shown me, the Sultana was betrayed by one of our own. The little snake grew up in her care and dragged her belly across the dirt to the DMC. But I hear you exceeded yourself. The bribe is delivered, and on top of that, the man is feeding maggots now. You've seen how far the DMC have spread. The coast is festering with them. It's a miracle they haven't conquered our damn Gunung Berapi. How can I push them off our land if the Orang Kaya keep feeding them low tariff spices and escape routes? Purging us of those court ministers is precisely my intention. This letter says the courts will welcome the Dutch at the palace, in plain sight. I should be at that negotiating table. But for now, I can only rebuild my army. I must learn about the meeting. But there are other jobs waiting for you, Captain. You can make maggots happy again. I guess you don't mind being the bearer of bad news. Let's talk. I haven't been cynical enough today. Because of your work, now I know my usurpers are meeting the DMC generals in the capital. A brazen display of treachery. I agree. If a cockroach dares scuttle across the floor in the light of day, it must be crushed. You see this ugly thing? A soldier of mine stole this figurehead from a Dutch ship. This is a reminder of the crushing weight of the DMC on my people. One day I'll throw this piece of garbage straight into the ocean. You and I, we are beyond fear. I thought everyone wanted to fight for freedom. But no. All this talk with the DMC has lulled my people to sleep. They think Rempa is their friend. They think its people are docile. What they know of our people is only Suang Kuku. Enough with this musliha. Let's make some noise and see who wakes up. Some winds carry you to your destination. Find them.
We took all their entire lives. But these damning evidence.
The damage is fixed. Still reloading the weapon. Fire! What can it be? Have a friend to watch out on the other side.
Ports all over swelled with tales of your feats. Think they sell anything?
Disrespect the Laksamana, and you disrespect me.
So, even the sea has decided to spit you out. The DMC and the Orang Kaya were so proud to be seen together. Well, thanks to you, Now they're allies with the Abyss. And the bribes you salvaged. Their vision of peace. Sabotage with a royal stamp on it. It will pay for a month of meals. But it also reveals the extent of their corruption. I swear if this goes on, we might see clogs on the Sultan's feet. The bond between unqualified men is stronger than their sense of duty to a nation. As if women were a bigger threat to them than colonizers. You're right. My unbound will give them even more of a reason to hate us, fear us, and feel our breath on the back of their necks. What you did there was fight against oppression and the overfed boys club. A fight you won. Forget whoever else you work for. With me, you'll feel at least 1/10 decent. There are more names on the list, Captain. The purge is not finished. Yeah. Sometimes she gets picky. I think pirates are too salty for its taste. But you handled it nicely. The sea is funny sometimes. Years ago, I was sailing with my crew and we had to choose. Face warships or the storm. We thought those sweaty, red-faced colonizers wouldn't follow us in. So, we chose the storm. We did escape the warships. But my bosun, the waves snatched her. She was half dead when we found her. Blue lips, covered in seaweed. But the look in her eyes. I had never seen someone so alive. That smile on her face was pure joy. A rare sight those days. Now she leads my unbound into storms with that same resilient, blithe spirit. We're survivors. You and I and everyone here in this den. You must hear this. The Dutch have outdone themselves today. I, the Commander-in-Chief of His Majesty, in the gracious defense of his native country, Holland, demand, in our master's name, that you accept this letter of apology. Apologies. They aren't sorry for anything. They want me to stand down when I finally have an army again thanks to the resources you brought us. Before the coup, I could have tolerated an apology like this. Sat at their table, negotiated, laughed at their unfunny jokes. Baiklah. They want an answer. I'll give them one. I need you to deliver a punishment that shows the Orang Kaya that what I might lack in years, I make up for in guile. I like sewing. I bet a cotton thread, the prick of a needle, and a couple of usurpers' heads will dispel any doubt about my ability to send a strong message. My people will understand I'm serious, and like you, will be loved for our bad deeds as much our good ones. You are always welcome here.